I can't even.
I don't know, that's the chemicals for the hot sauce. Welcome back to another episode of the Netranom Hot Ones Challenge. My name is Hampton Cokeley. I'm the CEO here at Netranom. Today I'm sitting down with Jerry Clevenger, who is our purchasing coordinator. So Jerry, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm happy to have you. So Jerry, we're going to get into the nuts and bolts of what a purchasing coordinator actually does, but I want you to tell the viewers at home a little bit about yourself.
Oh, well, my name is Jerry Clevenger. I've actually been with Netranom for 9 years. I actually started out as a service coordinator and have since worked my way up to purchasing coordinator.
Yeah, so Jerry really is the nuts and bolts of the business. If we need to go get, and then if we need nuts, bolts, servers, cabling, literally anything, we call Jerry and he makes it happen. So without getting too much into it, let's dive into our first wing, shall we?
Yeah.
All right, so the first one, as always, is the classic hot sauce.
Yep. It's pretty good.
All right. So, Jerry, what exactly does a purchasing coordinator actually do?
So, a purchasing coordinator actually maintains like our inventory stock. I handle the ordering of any sales orders that we have come through. And I also work with our vendors to have a good relationship with them. I also typically work with our account managers if they should have any questions about part numbers, pricing, things of that nature.
Yeah. Great. Any other roles that you find yourself in some doing a little bit of everything?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So some other things I handle is for our quoting program, I'm actually the admin for that.
Mm-hmm.
So the new software we're using actually helps set up and get ready for deployment. But I also train our new account managers and sales team on how to do the quoting process when it's time to be trained.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's such an important part, making sure we get the right stuff to the right customer at the right time.
Yes, absolutely.
And just really improve that customer experience with the quoting process. Everything down to sales and I mean, quoting is part of the whole thing. If your quoting process is unpleasant, then
yes,
your whole experience.
So I basically see everything come full circle from the quoting side all the way down to when we actually get a sign off to the ordering and when we actually receive the product. So yeah, I work with a lot of people on our team.
Great. How'd you think your number one was?
I like number one. It's good. Yeah.
So number two is ghost pepper pear.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting. You can definitely taste the sweetness of the pear in that, for sure. That's good. I like that.
All right. So when product shipments come in, how do you make sure everything is received accurately and nothing gets missed?
So once I receive a sales order to do the ordering, I take the products and create a purchase order. So the purchase order will actually have the quantities of each product I need to order. So when it comes in, I cross-reference it from that PO. And once I have everything in, I actually go through a receiving process and close that PO out. Mm-hmm. So, and if there's a chance that, like, say it's hardware and there's not actually amount for me to just look at on the PO, I will go based off, like, if there was an email that was sent to me or a spreadsheet, I will cross-reference it with that.
Gotcha. And what would you say the hardest part, or where do things typically, or not typically, where do things sometimes get wires get crossed?
It's not very often. I mean, a lot of times it could be not so much the wires getting crossed, but we may get on site and a design has been changed on site most of the time, and then that's whenever we probably need to. I normally have to rush and try to get something in a timely manner for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, you always got to think on your feet. Good job.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. So moving on to 3. We've got, this one's like a Hawaiian, a sweet onion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can taste a little bit of the Hawaiian in that. It's got a little sweet taste to it as well. It's pretty good though.
Are you getting any heat yet?
A little bit, nothing too crazy.
I feel like I'm getting more heat than before, man. Just put more on.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the biggest challenge of managing stock equipment for multiple techs and multiple projects?
I'd say the biggest challenge would be making sure that we have the stock readily available. Because I mean, there are times where we will get a huge order, and if it's something I don't have in stock, then we typically have to do an order for it to get it taken care of. I think that would be the biggest challenge, is just making sure we have the ample amount of stock.
Yeah, and managing those multiple.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just different people wanting different things,
Yeah,
different times.
Yeah, and so typically I'll try to work with. I'll work with our project coordinator. Normally I work with TJ and Cheryl and find out what the time frame is.
Yeah.
Try to prioritize like the more pressing versus the not so pressing. So.
Gotcha. Okay. Great. All right, let's move on to the 4th one. We're clipping through it here. And this one is a salsa verde. You probably recognize, like a green chili sauce.
Yeah, it has a little bit of heat to it. That's good though. Yeah, I like that. I like heat. I'm big on hot stuff.
We'll see about that.
That's what I've heard.
There's hot stuff, and then there's gasoline-inspired acid. Yeah. Like it's like, this is disgusting. It doesn't taste good. It's not like, oh, this is fun. It's fun to eat. It's like, what am I eating?
Right.
So when a service call comes in, because I know you answer the phones as well.
Yes.
What is your mental checklist before creating or triaging a ticket? So kind of let the customer in here, kind of in behind the scenes, just because I know people call in and then it's just this black box and then it gets fixed. So what's your checklist? What are you looking for? How are you trying to make sure this is accurate? What are some of the things that come up? What's that triaging process like as you're listening to them say, hey, I've got this problem?
So typically the first thing I do is get in mindset to make sure I'm focused when I answer that call, and ask a lot of probing questions just to kind of get the feel of what is actually going on. So the probing questions will actually help me utilize, like if it's going to be a on-site visit or something that our guys in the NOC can handle. But it's a lot of open-end probing questions basically.
And how do you get like the old sauce?
Oh, I figure it was one.
I knew. I saw beer and I was like, this is going to be a
it's going to be interesting. Yep.
But and so some of this, I'm sure you hear a lot of common things, but what kind of probing questions do you ask to get past? Because oftentimes people don't know what's wrong. Oh, my screen's off.
Yes.
Well, it's either your computer has completely blown up or your monitor's unplugged. Right? Like it's a whole.
So typically, depending on what the scenario is, like for that scenario, if they would say, hey, my monitor's not coming on. I've tried everything. Normally, I'll ask them, does the PC have power? So if the PC has power, then that gives me a good indication that it could be something hardware issue related. And if they mention, hey, my internet's down, okay, are you the only one having issues, or has anyone else mentioned having the same issue? Yeah. And that also gives me the idea of how to triage this ticket. If it's the whole building, do I need to put it as an emergency status? If it's one person, do I need to just get it to the NOC quickly? It's just things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and to people who call in, I know it seems frustrating and tedious. Be like, is it plugged in? But there's a method to madness where you're following the wire from the wall.
Yes.
And you have to do it because you have to be thorough, you have to be complete. And that's the fastest way to triage the ticket, because it could be it's like when you go to your doctor and they're like, do you have a headache? And you could either be dehydrated or have brain cancer. Like you got to ask all these questions because a combination of symptoms points to a specific type of problem, and so we have to be thorough, right, and ask these questions.
Yep.
All right, moving on. So we're on to the fifth one. We're clipping right along here. This one is a great one. This is the one that I said tastes like Christmas. It's apple. Or maybe no, I think I said this one. Christmas. I said that one. No, this one's Christmas adjacent. It's apple caraway.
Oh, okay. That does have odd taste to it, that's for sure. Yeah, that one was unique for sure.
Yeah, I think I feel like I get different flavors from these every time, which could be bad. Could be a sign we need to get new hot sauces. But all right, so you're juggling sales orders, quotes, stock, and service tickets. Mm-hmm. What's the hardest part of keeping everything moving at the same time?
I'd say the hardest part really is when, obviously when the phone rings, that takes top priority over anything I'm doing. Mm-hmm. So it's just trying to get back into remembering, okay, I just answered this call. What was I doing when I got, when I stopped? Just trying to remember what was the last thing I was doing whenever I stopped to answer the call. Mm-hmm. I try to make sure of all things that if that phone's ringing, I stop what I'm doing and I prioritize it. Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah, and that's the hardest part.
Yeah,
is making every customer feel like they're the priority when you're in a line with other priorities.
Right.
So it has nothing to do with the size of customers. It's when you get in the line and the severity of your ticket and the emergency level of the ticket. So it's
like calling like a utility.
Yeah.
You'll go in queue, and as soon as someone is available, they'll get you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we're a technology ER, essentially.
Yes.
Let's go here too. This is my favorite one. The jerk. It's the jerk one. Jerk Scotch bonnet. It's like a Jamaican jerk.
Nice. Starting to feel the heat a little bit. Mm-hmm. Starting to get up in that tier where you can definitely tell there's some heat being put on.
And here's a question. Last time we ran out of ice cream. Did you get ice cream?
I did not.
I'll be fine. I promise. So, like I was saying, I like heat. So for snacks, I'll get the Carolina Reaper almonds and just eat a handful of those. Mm. So I like some heat. Yeah.
All right, so we won't have a repeat. So you won't be crying here in the corner, shoveling spoonfuls of ice cream.
No, I will not.
Mashed potatoes.
Oh, that's good to know.
No, I'll tell you if it's hot, but yeah.
It's gonna heat up here in a minute.
Yeah.
It gets real nasty real soon.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. In your opinion, what's the most underrated part of the purchasing role that directly impacts the customer experience?
So we obviously we want to prioritize our clients, but believe it or not, I feel like another thing that should also be prioritized is the vendor relationship. So if we don't have a good vendor relationship, if we come across any kind of issues or anything, they're not going to want to help us. Mm-hmm. Prime example is like if I order some equipment, it gets lost, or for whatever reason it hasn't shipped out yet. If we don't have a good relationship, I may not hear from them rather quickly as we would need for them to, reply back to us. So the vendor relationship is also just as important as anything else. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great point that I think that's often overlooked is when you're looking for a good MSP provider, you want to find MSP, managed service provider, MSP. When you're looking for a good MSP, you want to find one that has a great relationship with their customers as well as their vendors, you have to be able to manage up and down that supply chain.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, moving on to number 7 here, which is the Ninja Napalm.
Oh.
I don't taste any plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Since our styrofoam melted.
You gotta tell them what happened.
Elena tried to kill us.
I did not. I did not.
The styrofoam container these came in melted, so that's why I'm only taking one bite. Let's try to limit my forever chemical exposure. The wing provider will remain nameless to preserve,
Well, the sauces may burn it off too. You never know.
Science. What's the most stressful "we need this yesterday" request you've had, and how did you actually pull it off?
Oh, I remember this one very well. We this has been a few years ago, actually. We had a medical facility to call us, and their phones had went down. Now, keep in mind, we haven't done any work for them at all. So this was a new prospect. And we sent one of the technicians out, come find out the phone system had died. Like it was just dead in the water. This was on a Friday. And typically it's hard to get equipment, on the weekend. Mm-hmm. Well, once we was able to work with them, they signed off on the quote we sent them. I actually ordered the equipment overnight from FedEx, or from Jenny to FedEx. Mm-hmm. And we actually shipped it to the depot in Charleston. Our technician went out, picked it up that morning, and went out on a Saturday and installed that phone system for them. That was back up and running within 24 hours.
So that's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the above and beyond.
Yep.
Work we do for our customers. I'm starting to feel it.
Yeah, I can feel it in my lips a little bit. The lips are starting to tingle.
This is. We put the sauce on before.
Oh yeah, so it got a chance to set.
I think it's been marinating. Oh. All right, time for the bomb. Cheers.
Yep, that's straight heat.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, my eyes water.
Not an ounce of flavor.
Nope, it's just hot.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is.
Oh, I don't know there. All right.
You guys are breathing heavy.
Oh yeah.
What's a purchasing lesson you learned the hard way?
During COVID, so we were having issues getting equipment in. Like we were trying to order stuff. They were telling us they didn't know when we would get in. Like not even, like they couldn't even tell us like even 6 weeks, 2 weeks. So we ordered some stock for switches, and we ordered an abundance of them. And lo and behold, after we did that, they opened the floodgates back up for us to get switches on a regular. So we got stuck with a bunch of switches for a couple of years. Mm. And so we learned the hard way on that one.
Oh, man. Yeah, I think I heard that story.
Yeah.
I'll wipe some of that off. All right, moving on to number 9.
Yep, let me get a drink real quick. All right. Number 9. What's number 9?
I don't know. What's it say? Cheers.
Cheers. Well, my nose was stopped up. It's not now.
Yeah.
Hampton, are you?
Sorry.
I just felt your cough. Like it. Like,
Sorry.
Are
Are you regretting not having a drink?
He's still eating it.
Pull back in. All right. Well, that's the most satisfying part of your job when a project or order goes perfectly.
Just knowing that we got the equipment in a timely manner for our clients, like we promised a timeline, and the fact that we can meet that timeline makes, I can't even. But we beat that timeline. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
Because it makes us look good.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my favorite part of the job is helping customers operate efficiently and being that resource for them. All right. Here's the last one, the last dab.
It's all or nothing.
Oh, God.
Yep.
I don't know, that's the chemicals, the hot sauce. All right, if you could automate one part of your job tomorrow, what would it be?
Phone calls.
Phone calls?
Yes, sir.
We'll work on it.
And it's just I don't mind talking to people.
Yeah,
It's just we get very busy at times. You know what I mean?
it interrupts your flow.
Yes. And then
That's part of the job.
yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. Well, Jerry, what's your initial reaction?
I'm over here. My eyes are watering. If
Yeah.
that tells you anything.
You glad you did it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, Jerry, thank you for sharing what you do here with everybody, and hopefully it gives people a better understanding of what we do at Netranom. Thanks for coming on.
Thank
and
you.
We'll see you all next time.